Welcome back to another Squatch review. I just uploaded my review for Squatch's other new release, King of the Bricks, yesterday. So I'll leave a link on the outro if you want to check that out after this video. After I get this video uploaded, I will begin working on my new Dr. Squatch rankings video where I will be ranking all 45 of Dr. Squatch's soaps from worst to best. So I hope to have that uploaded later in the week or early next week. And when that is uploaded, I will also leave a link on the outro. Alright, so on my last review, you saw that I put away my Raptor Rush bar without smelling it first because I wanted to offer my very first impression on this video. So here it is, Raptor Rush. Let's hope that I like it better than King of the Bricks. But as I said on the previous video, I wasn't a big fan of many of the bars in 2022 that Squatch released, so I don't have very high expectations for this one as well. But hey, I'm always hoping that Squatch will prove me wrong. Can this be the bar that does? Let's find out. Alright, pull it out here. Here we have Raptor Rush. And another cool looking package. So far the packaging has been way more creative than the actual bars. If Dr. Squatch would put as much effort into their soaps as they do their packaging, these bars would be a lot better. Almost all of their package designs are creative and look really good. And you can see it here and here. But unfortunately, there has not been much creativity in their scents. But hey, let's hope that Raptor Rush changes that trend today. Now the question on everyone's mind is, who would win in a fight out of the Raptor or the Tyrannosaurus Rex? Okay, so as you can see, this is a medium grit bar, and it says one of the main ingredients is fossil powder. That's a bit blurry, sorry about that, but it's fossil powder. So let's go ahead and give it the sniff test. Fingers crossed it's better than King of the Bricks. This one is a little fruity. Almost like an undertone of grape. Okay, let's pull out the package because that's when you really get a sense of how it smells. Oh, this looks just like Legendary Lather. Brown and green swirl. That's not very creative. Legendary Lather just came out a few months ago. And they're already recycling designs of the bars. Come on, man. You got to do better than this. Why is it the exact same color and design as Legendary Lather? Come on, Squatch. You got to be more creative than this. Oh my goodness, no. Wow. This smells different than when it was in the package. It has a really strong soap scent. Oh my goodness, but this smells like cheap soap. Oh my goodness. This might be worse than King of the Bricks. Squatch, come on, man. Who thought this was a good scent? Who really thought this was a good scent? And now I'm supposed to go test this out in the shower. I don't want to use this. Oh, this is horrible. This smells... How did my life come to this? I'm seriously getting frustrated. I know it's just soap. Of course, I know it's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal. but just from the aspect that you want to see greatness. You want to see people, you want to see companies do well. And it's just frustrating when you see people or companies being stagnant or just constantly on the decline. And I was hoping that 2023 was going to be better than 2022 for Squatch. But as of now, it looks like they're going to be even worse. This bar sucks. I'm so frustrated. Look at the box. This looks like it's going to be a really fun bar soap. This stinks. This reeks. I mean, it's not offensive like Spartan Scrub. But, I mean, it's just so unimaginative. This is so generic. This makes the King of the Bricks look creative. And that's hard to do because this bar sucks. And this one is 10 times worse. No. No, no, no. What are you doing? I don't want to leave you guys with this. So before this review's over, I'm going to give you some recommendations from some other soap companies that are quality and way better. Because this is unacceptable. Yeah, I mean, the texture feels fine. What kind of scent is it supposed to be? It has no scent. And I will be looking in the soap groups, and I will be looking in the comment section in the future, because the first week or two, there's not going to be a lot of people with responses. But once the responses start pouring in a week or two, I can about guarantee that like 80% of them are going to be negative. And there's going to be a few that love it, because there's always those few that love a certain bar that most people hate. But I think this one's going to be hated, at least a scent. I'm sure it performs pretty well in the shower. I think pretty much all of Squatch's bars perform well in the shower. And I mean, yeah, if that's all you're looking for and you don't care about scent, then cool. Get any Dr. Squatch bar you want. But I like to get the Dr. Squatch bars and other natural soap companies like Sudsy Bear and Dapper Yankee and the Black Stuff and companies like that for the unique scents. And I think that's why a lot of people like to get these soaps. It's for interesting, unique scents maybe we haven't smelled before, and scents that we love that smell really good. Unfortunately, this smells like some generic zest or something. Oh, I mean, it smells clean. It smells like laundry detergent or something. This looks like a recycled Legendary Lather, only a downgrade. So this is the downgrade version of Legendary Lather. Legendary Lather lives up to its name and it lathers really, really well. I would say the only bar in Squatch's entire catalog that has a stronger lather than Legendary Lather is Crypto Cleanse. Crypto Cleanse, I can hardly hold the bar. When I'm using it in the shower, I can hardly hold it in my hands. It lathers so fast and quickly, it'll just slip right out of your hands. Legendary Lather also lathers up really fast. This one's probably going to lather up fast too, because this seems like it's just Legendary Lather and they probably just altered an ingredient or two. Squatch is falling apart. This is horrible. Squatch, we are not going to stand for this. You're not going to continue to recycle bar after bar after bar and think that we're going to continue buying. People are going to tune out. Like I said yesterday, people are just going to start going to the other companies that actually care about their product. So I got to go ahead and stop the video and test it out in the shower, and I'll be back. And I'm 99% sure it's not going to be a good report. Be right back. Alright, so I got out of the shower a few hours ago and used legendary lather. I mean Raptor Rush. I still feel the same. Legendary lather. Let's look at legendary lather. Now let's look at Raptor Rush. Same color scheme, same design. My bar of legendary lather has more green than brown, and the Raptor Rush bar has more brown than green, but it's essentially the same bar with a couple different ingredients. Legendary lather, Raptor Rush. These smell so similar. I can't. This is criminal. This is bordering criminal activity from Squatch at this point. It's like they're con artists. This is crazy. This is almost the same bar in different packaging. And the packaging looks cool on both of them. Honestly, I don't want to talk about this bar anymore. This bar sucks. I mean, it doesn't smell that bad. It's just that it smells so similar to legendary lather. It's just infuriating that Squatch is doing that. It just smells, it doesn't really stink. It just smells like generic soap. And this one, the legendary lather, I'd say this one smells a little better. This has a little bit more of a grassy scent, but this really does just smell like soap. And I think that's how I described it on the review on the Star Wars collection, the second collection review I did for those 4 bars. And I'm pretty sure I remember saying this had a grassy scent and a classic soap scent, which is much how this smells, but not so much grassy. But very, very similar. I don't have much more to say. I don't want to talk about Raptor Rush anymore. This bar sucks. So, I didn't plan to do this before this review. I didn't know it was going to take this turn. But, like I said a few minutes ago, I want to leave you with some good recommendations. So, I'm going to recommend some good bars from some other companies. Now, a lot of you have already heard from these soap companies and are familiar with these bars, but there's going to be a lot of new viewers I get from this video that probably have never even heard of these companies. So I want to introduce you to them. First up, Sudsy Bear. This Smoky Mountain Fog, this is a completely original scent. Nothing like it on the market, at least that I've ever smelled. This is a phenomenal scent. It smells like a cologne. This could be a cologne actually, and it'd be really good. Next up from Sudsy Bear, Blueberries and Cream. This smells awesome. This bar is on another level. This bar is phenomenal. Go to Sudsy Bear's website and get Blueberries and Cream. Smoky Mountain Fog. And they have this other one, this newly formulated Florida Grove. Not the OG, not the original one, because that was a whiff. That's why Jacob reformulated it, because that's what Jacob at Sudsy Bear does. When he puts out a soap and it's not up to par, he alters it. He reformulates it so that it is up to par. Original Florida Grove OG was a whiff. This one is a grand slam in extra innings. This has pumice sand and is really gritty. It feels great in the shower. And it doesn't smell like the inside of an orange. It smells like its title, Florida Grove. It smells like an orange grove. It smells like the outside of an orange. It's a phenomenal scent, and I honestly haven't smelled anything like this from any other company. All the other orange scents smell like the inside of an orange, which that can be good, but this is just different. It's unique, and to me, it's on another level. Another honorable mention of Sudsy Bear is this Dark Side of the Moon. This actually smells like a cross between Squatch's Fresh Falls and Cool Fresh Aloe, except this one has grit. This has a great scent. And by the way, I love Squatch's Fresh Falls and Cool Fresh Aloe. Those are in my top 10 of Squatch's entire catalog. And I wish Squatch would make more scents like that. But instead, we're getting crap like this. King of the Bricks, which is basically like recycled Suds of Darkness with maybe a hint of Werewolf Wash. And then Raptor Rush, which is recycled Legendary Lather. And you know what's so infuriating? And this is why we should just strike Squatch for some time. I love Dr. Squatch. I'm not saying, I don't want Dr. Squatch to go out of business. I just want for the consumers to go on strike until they get back to making high quality soaps again. They will make these bars and recycle Suds of Darkness and Legendary Lather, but they refuse to re-release Drunken Pumpkin, which is one of the most phenomenal scents, one of the most phenomenal bars in any of the soap companies. But no, they act like they have no interest. See, that is what they need to learn. You need to learn to listen to your customers. That's what Jacob of Sudsy Bear does when he realized that the Florida Grove, the first version, was not up to par. Like I said, he reformulated it and hit this one out of the park. That is what soap companies should be doing. So I don't understand. How can you not listen to your consumers? We have been telling you, basically begging you, hey, re-release Drunken Pumpkin. We love it. They're like, nope. But instead, we'll recycle Legendary Lather and put it in a dinosaur Jurassic Park package. So they refuse to give us what we ask for and instead give us what we don't want. Hashtag Squatch Strike. So if you are not familiar with Sudsy Bear, go to the website and get Smoky Mountain Fog, Blueberries and Cream, Dark Side of the Moon, and the newly formulated Florida Grove. Or pick up other scents you may think you like better, but I promise you, Sudsy Bear has really high quality bars. Next we have Dapper Yankee, and this is one of my favorite scents from any soap company. This is phenomenal. It's called Winterland. This is completely unique. Never smelled anything like it. Unfortunately, and I've told the owner, make this one full time. This is a phenomenal bar. It's only seasonal. He puts it out in the fall and winter, which I understand. But come on, man. We need this one full time. You can't go to the site right now and get this. But if you join some soap groups, there's always people who have extra bars who you could buy from or trade other bars for. But if you can, I 1000% recommend this Winterland from Dapper Yankee. It is phenomenal. One of my favorite bars from any company. Now, these two bars are available to get right now on the Dapper Yankee website, and that is Fresh Coast and Tea Tree Mint. This Fresh Coast is the grittiest bar I have ever used from any soap. It has a good scent. It's not like one of my top favorite scents, but I do like the scent. But what stands out about this bar is how gritty it is. And you don't realize it by pulling it out of the box, just how gritty it is. You will start to notice it once you use it in the shower. This is a bar you do not want to use too often. You want to use this like every 4 days. Because remember, you always want to rotate your grit levels. You don't want to use high level grits every day because it will dry out your skin. So this is a bar you can use once a week or maybe twice at the most, but do not use this more than every 4 days. But I can tell you, after I used this, I probably felt about the cleanest I've ever felt in my life. And then this tea tree mint, I love the scent of this. It's very subtle, but it's masculine, so really good scent. And it has charcoal in it. It can be used as a regular soap. It can also be used as a face moisturizer. Show it to you up close real quick. Nice solid black bar. Yeah, I love this scent. I used this the other day. I used this the day before I started reviewing the Dr. Squatch new releases, King of the Bricks. And after I used King of the Bricks, I was just thinking the tea tree mint I used the day before was so much better. And another company I want to introduce you to that you may not have heard of, The Black Stuff, run by this guy, John Larkin, who is probably one of the most passionate soap makers on the planet. He makes all of his soap from scratch, and he's really good at what he does. This Atlantic pine tar is probably my favorite version of pine tar that I've smelled from any soap company. It's really good. To me, it stands out. I like it better than Dr. Squatch's pine tar. I like it better than Sudsy Bear's pine tar. This is my favorite version of pine tar. And this honey ginger tea actually ginger honey tea. This is probably my favorite scent in the catalog. It just has a really nice, pleasant smell. Yeah, this is really good. So if you haven't heard of any of these soap companies, try them out. The Black Stuff, Dapper Yankee, Sudsy Bear. They care about their customers. They care about quality. I say hashtag Squatch Strike until they care about giving us quality and re-releasing Drunken Pumpkin. Now after I smell all these bars, I want to go take another shower, even though I just got it. Now I want to go use ginger honey tea in the shower. I'm telling you, these other soap companies are on the rise. And Squatch, if you don't return to form, you're going to get left in the dust. You may be on top right now, but you're getting lazy, complacent, resting on your laurels, and other companies are passionate and continue to improve, and they will surpass you because people are going to leave in droves as they see the lower and lower quality that your products are. So this review definitely took an unexpected turn. All right, I've had enough of talking about these crappy Squatch soaps. So all they did was take scents they already had and repackage them with a Jurassic Park theme. That is all they freaking did. That's about it for this review. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. God bless.